Language is a tool that makes other person comfortable and connected. If there is any vernacular language I know, so I try to connect with them in the same way. When I prefer homemade food over dine out,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
should
yeah.
be delectable. So I,
Mm-hmm.
I don't cut corners when it comes to cooking. When you have a healthy relationship, so it always gives you inner peace. So that is the great year for me because I met with my husband.
My God, so sweet.
That boy is from your country or
He's an
is he from
Indian. He's an
Delhi?
Indian.
In
No, he's from Orissa. I never talked to someone from my side. Even on,
so what are your expectations from him?
I am so much impressed with the way that you can use your words. And some of the usages that you use and some paragraph. Because I can't use that. I mean, like I might have it and I might know it, but when I have to apply it, I'm just forgetting those words. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. It's a humdrum day because weather has been changing drastically. We are stepping into,
Yeah,
but I don't like winters much.
I see. To be honest,
What about you?
to be
How's your day
honest,
going?
like yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Like today, I had to rejoin my class after a long vacation. Not so long, but it's still a long vacation. So, and it has been really cold these days too. And I have been careful about what time do I shower and what kind of clothes that I wear. So
Mhm. So, are you pursuing any course?
I'm learning Hindi. I mean,
Okay.
at a university.
So, is it any degree or diploma?
I think it's a diploma. It's not a degree. At
Okay. Is
first,
it?
I wanted to go for a degree, but for me in the future, it wouldn't be like I wouldn't be able to apply it at anywhere. So
Mhm.
I would thought maybe diploma program is enough for me to get a grip, get a very strong foundation with Hindi.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, that's nice. So today, what we are going to discuss, we can play rapid fire game, right? You can ask some question. I
Mm-hmm.
will try to give the answer. In return, I will ask question, you give the answer.
Oh, okay. So would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. Okay, what's your favorite food and why is it your favorite?
Ah, I would say, since before I come here, since in my country, I really love biryani.
Hmm.
That thing it never changed no matter where I go. I really love it because of its strong flavors and then that strong taste. It's kind of like even in here whenever I eat the biryani, it kind of remind me of my home because it's the exact same taste, exact same texture, and also it is rice, so it really reminds me of my home. So yeah, that would be the reason.
Okay, so in Delhi, you are getting exactly the same.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it was really surprising.
Hmm. Really. Hmm. Okay, now your turn.
Uh, I always find very difficult like challenges whenever I have to, speak or like say something. Not because I have some like language barrier, but because like I am mostly like an very introverted person, and it's kind of like hard for me to, let out the words into into like a
Okay, no
practice and
worries.
all that.
Don't
That's
push yourself. I am here. I am quite extrovert. I have a lot of
oh my
questions
god,
for you.
I am so much. Oh my god. So
So
like
what?
okay,
Hmm,
like when you find yourself in a new environment with
hmm.
new people, what's the first thing that you would like to do in such kind of situation?
Okay. So if environment is completely new, of course, people all are new for me. So first of
Mm-hmm.
all, I would love to, I would to break the ice, right? And I would
Mm-hmm.
give a smile. Then I will ask, "How are you?" And I would try to make them comfortable with the
Yeah.
language because
Mm-hmm.
language is the Language is a tool that makes other person comfortable and connected, right? If I know Hindi, I will try to speak Hindi with them. If they are comfortable with English, then I will try to speak in English. If there is any vernacular language I know, so I try to connect with them in the same way. Then I would ask like what are their hobbies and interest, because during first meeting I think we should ask some common question and communication should be open up. If
Yes.
after that we can ask for movies and all that. If I think a person are interested while talking with me, then I'll go ahead with other questions. But if I think they are introvert and reserved, they don't want to open up with me, then I will take a back step. So I would give my 100% to adapt all the situation, but it is not completely in my hands, right? So if I think they are not taking any interest, then as I mentioned, I will take a one step back.
Yeah, yeah,
So what about you? How will you manage?
yeah. I'm very bad at it, to be honest. Like, when I am in a new situation, I would just, stay in the corner, trying to study what other people are doing, and analyze what kind of word they're saying. And I would be mostly silent most of the time, like during a party or maybe a function. So that is me actually, and I wouldn't talk anyone and let the other person came and talked to me. So that is really bad. I mean, like sometimes I want to improve myself in that, thinking that is kind of like a setback for my, networking skills and all that.
Hmm.
So sometimes I want to improve that, but I am finding it very difficult to do that. I
Hmm.
don't know why, but like it is really difficult for me to take the first step
Hmm.
and in order to have a communication with the other person, especially when that person is stranger.
Yeah, I can understand very easily because when I was a child and at my teenage, I was very shy and introverted. I learned these things very hard and even I'm struggling with it. But English language that makes me confident, and now I feel, yeah, I can initiate the conversation easily with someone. So
Hmm.
this is the language that is boosting my confidence, what I feel.
I see. Yeah, yeah. A language is also a thing, but you know, like in my case, I think even in my own language and in my own country, I don't do that. Seriously, it might be because of the lifestyle that shaped me into. Because
Mhm.
I was always inside the house. I really had a very strict father who didn't, let me go outside, socialize, and all that. So I was mostly, being kept inside the house, school, and that's it. That's all I go. So yeah, it kind of like really shaped me into this kind of box, that in which I don't communicate with people and. But when I think when I was in my school, when I lived away from my parents, at that time I was really good at, talking and socializing. But later when I had to move to my parents' house, and everything started changing. So yeah, it
Mhm.
also played a very big role in my life.
Yeah, we are on the same page. Even my parents are very strict. Before marriage, I was not supposed to talk with the boys.
No.
Yeah, and you won't believe no boys would enter my house when I was unmarried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you
Oh
can
my God.
imagine my I
Yeah.
belong with a very reserved family.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
I understand.
Mhm.
But but here I am in another country, so I think I need to change myself, challenge myself. Like
Yes.
before 2025 start, I kind of like give myself how can I say a milestone to reach in 2025 in which I will make at least 5 new friends.
Mhm.
And I think, 5 is a little. I mean, like, but 5 is too much for me, like comparing to my past situation. But
Mhm.
I think I have made more than 5 when I reached to India. So like gradually I would try to change it.
Mhm. Yeah. Even I have very few friends. I have three or four friends. I connect with
Mm-hmm.
them through just mobile phone. We
Mm-hmm.
meet once in a blue moon, like once
Ah,
a year, hardly
yes,
once a
yes,
year.
yes, yes.
Because all are working, so and they are raising their kids, doing jobs, so it's not easy to step out
Yeah,
of the house.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone is, occupied with their own life and with their
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
responsibilities.
What
Yeah.
makes you confident?
Ah, that is a very challenging question for me because, like, confidence is something that I don't have, to be honest. Like, regarding like body positivity and also like communication skills and all that, but I do notice something that I can speak more if I'm speaking in English than in my mother tongue, because like I kind of have this mindset. I don't know which it is, whether it is good or bad, but when I was, that also rooted in my family time. Like when I was in my house, when I listen to Burmese sounds, which
Mhm.
my parents also understand the language, they would say that if I listen to romantic sound, they would say that, are you dating someone? Why you listen to such kind of sounds and all that. So I started listening to English sound and I started talking in English with my friends so that my parents couldn't understand. You know what I mean? So like it kind of like set me into a path that I would think that I can speak more in English, like more frankly and more openly. So like I noticed that when I'm speaking in English about anything, like I feel more confident in it, but not in my mother language. And yeah, that's it.
So like communication skill that makes you confident.
Yes, in English preferably.
That's
Yeah. So what would you like to advise me in order to step out of this introverted comfort zone?
I don't think you are an introvert personality because when
Mm-hmm.
I ask any question, you are elaborating on it. When I met with you for the very first time, then I didn't realize you are an introvert. I think you are
I see.
ambivert.
I
You can
see.
manage according to the
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. At first, I need to, feel some kind of emotional connection with the person that I'm talking. So maybe that's also one
Yeah,
of the
so
factor.
hmm so when you get good vibes and like person is amiable, then you are open up easily, what I feel.
Yes, yes,
If you
yes, yes.
think your vibes are not matching and they are
Mm-hmm.
very restricted, then it's
Mm-hmm.
very difficult for you to open up.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. So is it true? Am I saying
Yeah, it
right?
is true. Surprisingly, it is really true. You can read me like a book, like an open book.
Yeah, but don't judge a book by its cover.
That is also true.
Mhm.
Do you read some kinds of book?
No, I don't read, but I am
Mhm,
cultivating this habit of reading. I
mhm.
absolutely detest it. I cannot say I have no interest. Actually, my kids are young and I'm completely occupied with
Oh my
chores and
God.
preparing
Yeah, yeah.
meals, teaching them. So it
Yes, yes.
eats up my lot of time. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
try to
yeah.
squeeze at least 20-30 minutes for reading, but
Mhm.
it's not my cup of tea because
Yeah,
reading
yeah,
is
yeah.
not a walk in the park. You
Mhm,
need
mhm.
a silent place where you can read and
Yeah,
concentrate. And
yeah, yeah.
I'm very weak at it. I need
Mhm.
completely peaceful environment, then I can read.
I see, I see. Yeah. And then, like, especially when you have kids, your kids are always in your mind, and you're always thinking about it. And also, you have work, so those things are in your mind, so your mind is never silent. So I
Yeah,
can understand that.
yeah. When you dine out, okay, so what do you prefer, homemade food or dine out?
Homemade food, I would say. I'm missing it so much, to be honest. I miss
Okay.
my food. I mean, like my traditional food, and
So don't you know how to cook?
I know how to cook, but I have some situation in here because like in my hostel we cannot cook that openly. because it's an
Okay.
hostel. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so whenever I have to cook, I have to travel around like 30 minutes in order to reach to my senior's house, senior's
Hmm.
apartment, and then we kind of like group together and then cook the foods together and eat. So
Hmm.
I cannot do that every time, every time that I want to eat.
Hmm. Yeah, so we have the same quality. Even I prefer homemade food over dine out. Most of the times I prefer a vegetarian platter
Mm-hmm.
because I am completely vegetarian, but that should be delicious. I
Mm-hmm.
can't compromise with the quality of food.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
should
yeah.
be delectable. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't cut corners when it comes to cooking
Mm.
because cooking is something and eating is something that uplifts our mood throughout the day.
Yes, that is
Right?
true. And before I came to India, I thought
Mm-hmm.
that I would become a total vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that because like in my country, I always want to, leave the non-veg foods because like I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel happy when I'm eating someone or something. So that is why I wanted to leave that. But my mom always says that with your condition, I am anemic. Like in my like I used to be very anemic person. I have anemia, so my mom always said that you can't do that. You need
Mm-hmm.
blood. Your blood count should be right up, and you have to eat them. You have to be, you have to gain nutrition from every sources that's possible. My mom always said that, and I cannot become a total vegetarian. But in
Mm-hmm.
here, I thought that maybe I would be able to do that. But it might also because my hostel is offering us some kinds of bland food because it's not flavorful. And I feel like something is needed when they cook that dishes. So it is really surprising. I'm not becoming a vegetarian yet. Yeah. Maybe if I cook the food by myself, I will be able to,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy vegetables and all that.
Yeah, anything can be possible. It depends on your mindset, right? Once
Yeah,
you are ready for it, then definitely no one can stop you.
that is true. Like throughout your life, what year is the most like prominent year in your life? Is
Okay,
that,
can you say that again? Come again, please.
sorry, I mean, which year
Hmm.
it's the most permanent year in your life would change you into something that you can't even imagine yourself into?
Okay. Hmm. I think when I got married, that year was really memorable for me and it has changed me completely. After marriage, I got a different environment and my
Yeah,
family
yeah.
is quite cooperative and well educated.
Mm-hmm.
Even I have a good bond with my husband. We have a healthy relationship. When you have a healthy relationship, so it always gives you inner peace and always you feel delighted and you
Yes, yes.
celebrate even small things together. You want to spend time with your family, so that is the great year for me because I met with my husband.
My God, so sweet.
Yeah, so you
But
tell me
yeah, actually,
your favorite
whenever I see some married person, I always imagine myself into the same situation because
Mm.
I'm also getting married next year.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am also nervous and excited at the same time because, you know, I am afraid, I came from a very dysfunctional, family. It is
Mm-hmm.
not as much as good as other families because we had our own problems, family problems.
Mm-hmm.
So I always worry that would I become a good wife or a good mother or like that. I worry about that so much, and I also think a lot when it's come to choosing a life partner because
Mm-hmm.
if I'm just choosing a husband, but for my children it's a father. So I
Father.
have to be very mindful about that, very careful about that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but after I met him, it seems like everything becoming like easy, like to compromise and then to adjust with each others and all that. So
Okay. So that boy is from your country or
he's an
is he from Delhi?
Indian. He's an
Delhi?
Indian.
In
No, he's from Orissa.
Arisa. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you meet with him?
Uh,
If you're comfortable, then you can
yes.
answer me.
It's
No
through
problem.
online actually. Like,
Online.
like there's something interesting in that because I never talked to someone from my side, even online too.
Mhm.
So at that time, when I see his profile, I saw there's something in his bio written 15 July. So I
Okay.
was very interested in it because my birthday is 15 July.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was very much curious. I don't know, like, I can't explain that feeling. And I kind of talked to him from my side first and asked him that what is 15 July to you? Is that your girlfriend's birthday, or maybe it's a day that you meet your girlfriend or something like that? So he replied to me, it is also his birthday. So
Mhm.
I got a birthday twin, and then we kind of like started talking. And after the year, we found ourselves falling in love with each other and all that. So
So have you met with him?
yes, we have met couple of times, like
Okay,
five.
then fine.
Yeah, we have, and I have also met with his family. His family also very educated, very kind and warm. So I
Mhm.
really love that. As a only child, I always wanted such kind of family, like not so big. They only have three siblings,
Mhm.
and they are very warm and very
Okay, so
fun
what
too.
okay, that's nice. So what are your expectations from him?
Mhm. I just want him to be a good human. I don't expect him, to be able to make like a lot of money. I mean, I want him to have an income, of course, because it is marriage is not just for the love. It also, comes with other responsibility. So
Mhm.
yeah, the only thing that I want is I want him to be a good human with a with a sensible heart and sensible mind. That
Mhm.
is the only expectation that I got from him. And also, like, I want him to be there for me as much as I will be there for him, like against everything. Yeah, it's not too much, but also it is too much. It takes a like everything of a person to be there for someone
Mhm.
against other things and other people against the world.
Mhm. Yes, my feedback last time
I
even I
mean,
forgot.
I am so much impressed with the way that you can use your words, and some of the usages that you use and some phraseable because I can't use that. I mean, like I might have it and I might know it, but when I have to apply it, I'm just forgetting those words
Uh,
literally. But you don't have it. You have everything in your mind that which situation that you have to use this word like that.
mhm.
I'm really impressed with that. And I don't find any difficulty understanding your accent and your pronunciation too. It is very much on point, very clear, and very, yeah, most Indian they have some kinds of accent that I cannot understand, but I don't see it in you. So it is really amazing. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't see
Mhm.
any grammatical mistakes too. You're
Okay.
doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you so much. So do we have a time? Do you?
I think I have to go because I have another section.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I asked you. I think we are running
Yes,
out of time.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Lovely
Thank you.
talking to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.